Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with today's morning show. So some people the one that say, how I the show they come too early like this? Okay, the reason the show is coming early is because I go court yesterday, so I'll be one of the shorties to one of the people then sent to Kirikiri. So I need to follow perfect their bill. So I need to go and apply for my tax clearance today for LIRS. So once I do, I'm gonna go perfect their bill. So that's why instead of just leaving the show this morning, I say make I just run and quickly then might go court. So that's why I'm seeing the show early. Alright guys, so let's begin with the show. Alright, so Carlo Ancelotti, who is the Real Madrid manager. So Babakon talk say for as you see Arsenal like this now, there are not many complete teams in Europe like Arsenal because himself they weary, himself they cautious of Arsenal. This information you are seeing, you can find it on the Arsenal website when they are talking about the statistics of the match, talk about the preview of the match. Ancelotti said Arsenal is a very strong and powerful team from set pieces. We'll try to defend as best as we can, but we can also hurt the other team from set pieces. It's a very important aspect of the game. Mikel is doing a fantastic job. In 5 years, he has taken this team to the top of Europe. He's doing very well. He has built a complete team, and there are not many complete teams in Europe. There are not many complete teams like Arsenal. You see, if don't be say injury, say Magalhaes, everybody they say we complete, but we say we no small. You get forget. We say we no small. They call Arsenal one of the best defensive sides in Europe for a reason. No be luck, no be fluke. Now hard work and determination. We deserve to be where we are. For the EPL, at least back to back now in 2 seasons, best defense in the league. Don't be beans, baba. Now intentional acts. It just they quite unfortunate. Say, for some reason, Magalhaes will not make this particular game. You see why I was a bit skeptical when I did do my own analysis. Why they talk say for me. For this match, I would prefer a Ben White playing centre back partner with Saliba. Make Saliba play Magalhaes role because I don't want to see Julian Timber there because Madrid where you see too, there's a big cross and all. They get top players, and that Julian Timber is a kukuruku. Then so you know go play that place. So for me, I would prefer see that Timber to play White's role today with Vinicius. They make White and Saliba do that centre back partnering. Saliba they play left-sided centre back for France, so it won't be like a strange role for him. And if he play left-sided centre back for us, then go there in direct like facing with Vinicius with Mbappe, and they know themselves. Mbappe get pace, although Mbappe pace still slightly higher than Saliba, but Saliba will still contain her. So these are the things we say. I don't check. Mansu Skelly will not get any choice. He has to play. If to say maybe Magalhaes day, I will say Magalhaes, Saliba, Timber, White. This Skelly's rest. But when I say Magalhaes, Skelly will not get any choice. We have to manage him the way he is. I mean, Ricardo Calafrio, we know where I want to put there. China Kirian, you won't come put there. You get because in this match we are playing at home. We are not coming here to play 10 men behind the ball. We want to still see how we are going to. This game we go dominate them. We'll create chance. So me, I know nothing. You get so when match starts, I will say it will be now cope. According to Fabrizio Romano, they don't put out a predicted first 11 by Real Madrid. So they say Thibaut Courtois, Lucas Vazquez, Asensio, Rudiger, Alaba, then Rodrigo, Fede Valverde, Camavinga, Bellingham, Mbappe, and Vini Jr. You get. When you look at their defense, you will see say their defense is somewhat exposed. You get. And Ancelotti don't talk say for this match they are going to attack more. Based on what happened between them and Valencia, Valencia nick a 2-1 win in injury time, come beat them. To them, they say, for this match, they can't attack. And normal, Madrid na attacking team. You get. Unless when they are pushed to the wall, they'll come enter defensive shape, like against Man City. You see, they defend. You get. They don't to come outside, fear enter their body. So that kind of thing, if you see them today, like we go peg them back. Then say we will fear the speed of. See, as they get their own players, so will they fear. Which will get players to the fear. Then say we will fear the speed of Martinelli. Imagine Martinelli versus Lucas Vazquez. What you say go win? Then Saka with whoever. I don't want no one day from Saka. Madrid are not a team that plays gang up. Say they want these 3 man they mark you or 2 man they mark you. Don't get that time. Don't get that time. You get so the match go sweet. It go sweet towards the AJ. You get now Moving on, look at just throw this one in before we go back to the match. Now, TNT Sports, they call it, give us the statistics of Victor Gyökeres, 44 goals in 44 games for Victor Gyökeres this season. He's heavily linked to Manchester United and Arsenal. This guy is a goal machine. I don't even go check how many penalties don't score this season. Don't score like maybe 12 or 13. 44 goals in 44 games. All I can say is, welcome to Arsenal next season. That's the only, because I'm highly optimistic that this guy will join us. Like, I'm highly optimistic, and I really want him to join. Another bad statistic so called we say Leicester City are the first team in English football history to lose 8 consecutive home games without scoring a single goal. And the person who won't coach Manchester United with this Rodri story. I know when they beg for the job. See what they do with Leicester. Yeah, but don't accept it. At the same time, do you know that Aaron Ramsdale has, in 7 years, he has gone relegation with 4 different clubs? You may not be aware. Now, based on what happened yesterday, I don't know whether I watched the match between Newcastle and Leicester when Newcastle knocked them 3-0. So as Newcastle win, the table don't reshapen. Look at where Man City are in the table. Man City they 6th. They don't play 31 games. They get 52 points. Newcastle they 5th. They don't play 30 games. Newcastle get one outstanding based on that cup final where they play with Liverpool that time, so it won't affect them. So they get one outstanding now. Meanwhile, Newcastle get 53 points. If Newcastle win that, they're outstanding now. They 31 like everybody. Newcastle will come 56 points. They will come move up to 4th. Now, look at where Manchester City are. Make I tell you for free, like I've always said, Man City will struggle to end up in top 4. Look at Aston Villa with the 7th. What is the point difference between Aston Villa and Man City? Not be 1. And you have like 7 games to go before the league go end. So what is the guarantee? Say Man City without the Haaland, because at the end the Haaland will miss out to the end of the season. What is the guarantee that Man City without their almighty Haaland? Only Omar Mamouche and Jeremy Doku, Fodi say this is a Shalaski flop as in. What if the guarantee say them go finish for the top 4? It will be embarrassing. Say maybe next season now, Man City go to play UEFA Europa Conference League. Maybe they pray. Say maybe English clubs ready for Champions League do so well and they get a 5th slot in the hierarchy of Champions League rankings. Yeah, so they can't get the 5th slot, then maybe them can sneak in through 5th, because I think that's the only outside chance they can get to qualify, because you know what it is, PNO be your mates. You get, look at somebody who win consecutively back, they win the league. Now you're struggling to qualify for top 4. Person go say now only Rodri. How many injury then get? How many will get? But look at where we are. Look at where they are. Yeah, somebody will start it and be a good coach. All right, so when you go to the Arsenal website, you will see preview Arsenal versus Real Madrid. Now for here, I think comments that Ancelotti story when they talk say there are not many complete teams in Europe like Arsenal. So the first thing what you will see for this thing, we'll say this is a huge night of Champions League football for Arsenal. Now, this is the first time Real Madrid will be playing at the Emirates Stadium, and we need to make it a remarkable experience. We need to let them know. You get, this is the first time they will ever appear at the Emirates Stadium. You get. Now, when you check out, the talk say Real Madrid for their Champions League and Kini, they don't beat 111 teams in their Champions League history. But Real Madrid have never beaten Arsenal before in their life. This is historical data, and we must ensure that today is not going to be the time they will beat us. Now the only bragging rights we'll get say Real Madrid, based on who they be, they never beat Arsenal before for head to head. They never try. So now bragging rights, and today say we guys appear again. So guys let them know. You can say today we'll go follow them fight. Everything will happen may happen again. Now you may not also know this. Do you know that since 2008, Real Madrid has never won the La Liga back to back, which is something they are trying to do this season. Let's see that they win them back to back. It never that easy. If they see that they win them this season, Barca will win them. They'll come win them again. Atletico will win them. They'll come win them again. They never win and say back like since 2008. In how many years don't pass? Now what did they see? They try to see how they go fit achieve them this time. Now, yesterday I think I was telling you that there are like 2 players with the 1 year look at away from missing the second leg, but actually it's not 2, it's 6 from Real Madrid. Look, I now saw this in the Arsenal website. It's actually not 2 because Lucas Vazquez Vinicius Junior, Luka Modric, Endrick, Antonio Rudiger, Eduardo Camavinga. All these people are going to be on a short leash today. Today they go dey very, very cautious. It just be like normal match. If you say you don't collect yellow card, you can't fear me, don't collect second yellow card, me no turn to red. Now that kind of thing will do them. Rudiger today is going to be extra careful because one yellow card, he don't miss the second leg at the Santiago Bernabeu. Vinicius Junior is going to keep his temperament in check. One yellow card, he has missed it. Lucas Vazquez is going to be likely to face Martinez. One yellow card, you are missing the second leg. So all these things, you will beg them back, whether you want to believe it or not. It will take the back of their mind, say, and I think say maybe Arsenal players self get this kind of thing, we will keep them in check, but I didn't see anything like that on the Arsenal website, so I want to believe we don't have any player that is one yellow card away from suspension. So these are some of the things we go like psychologically give Arsenal an edge. Because they're not going to do any out tackle. They don't say, especially Rudiger. Imagine Rudiger is to Real Madrid what Magalhaes is to Arsenal. So imagine a match without Rudiger. Imagine say Rudiger no did this match. Baba won't be the defensive leader. I don't want to do it. Who won't be the aggressive focal point for the defense there? So instead of using tongue counting teeth, don't say, I can't go and lose guard. And that's the more reason you are supposed to target these people. Those people they one yellow card away from suspension. Target them, go meet them, dribble them, make them slide you, fall your head. So these are the well, I don't know what I'm going to tell the boys, but if you say me, I be maybe the coach, I will see me going to tell them. Now they say Real Madrid have won just 3 of their last away games in the Champions League, with 3 of those games coming in England. Then when you look at the last paragraph, they say Bukayo Saka has had a hand in 14 goals in 14 Champions League appearances, 8 goals, 6 assists. He has scored in all but one of his 7 home appearances in this competition. If Arsenal want to do very well today, Saka must be on fire today. If Arsenal we really would do something today, Saka would be hugely involved today. You get see what do you mean you see? I don't know. What if they see like this? Maybe now they see you get. Today I don't fear nothing. You get. Anyhow it won't be, maybe you get. Now over 2 legs. Now even the markets, the bookmakers are reacting. Look at today's odds. Arsenal versus Real Madrid. Arsenal 2.17. Madrid 3.64. Look at the odds some days ago when I showed now. Arsenal 2.40. Madrid 3.24. Now Arsenal odds they go lower. Madrid odds they go higher. Look at the present day, today's odds. This is the bookmakers odds. Arsenal 2.17. This means in the balance of probabilities, on the scale of probabilities, Arsenal are more likely to win. The markets are reacting. Don't be saying that me they tell you say Arsenal will win today. Now don't get me wrong. Forget what the markets they talk. It doesn't mean Madrid cannot beat us. But I'm telling you on paper, when I tell people say, okay, make I bust your brain. When this fixture was announced far back, Madrid were the favorites, overwhelming favorites. But based on injury, based on form, today now, the tide has changed. Arsenal are the overwhelming favorite, even though we don't get strike out. Even though Magalhaes is not there. Look at the odds they're giving us because the Emirates will come alive today. I tell you, the Emirates will come alive. Today is a special occasion. Today, many Arsenal fans there for this our community say they never experienced Arsenal versus Real Madrid before for their life at the first time. So we'll see today. Shall be a night now. We'll see how it will be. Now, even Fabrizio Romano can give us confirmation. Say Bukayo Saka today it will start. In fact, when I saw this report from Fabrizio Romano, I just laughed. Say if Saka will start, okay, who will start? This one is supposed to be breaking news. This is supposed to be what they tell us. If Saka, okay, if Saka no start, who for start? She's not Fabrizio go start. So I don't understand that. All right, my dear Arsenal lovers, let's give you a message from one of our sponsors powering today's show. So so many people talk say I want builders, but I go first buy land. Now I'm talking about land. There are 14 plots of land for sale at Norras Court Luxury Estates or here a Belu Rubber Estates back of airports. Now the land is for Abara Eche for Eche local government area of River State. Now there are 14 plots of land, 6 plots to one side, 4 plots to one side, 3 plots to one side, and 1 day alone. Now, each of this plot of land now 1.2 million per plot. So if you're interested in any of these pieces of property, you can call Mr. Anayo on 0032765227 or 08119329922. Okay, so if you're interested in any of the piece of property, you also reach out to them. If you still want to contact me personally, make I give you their contacts, no issue. I did for you. Now let's move away from that. So we can't hear now say Nico Williams then say Atletico Bilbao they offer him a new contract. Get based on say they say maybe Arsenal they approach him. You get even Andrea Berta don't speak to in camp. Say Alpha and I would like to join us. They don't give him a positive response. Say yes, but the president of Atletico Madrid, Atletico Bilbao, Joan Uriarte, they plan to make an effort to open talks with Williams. Say even if Williams go, they will like to put up a fight. You get, they don't just let them go like that. So now what them they try to do, but not just watch. Because I believe say the guy that overstaying welcome there. We like to move on to greener pastures. Atletico Bilbao not competing for the league. You get maybe Copa del Rey once in a while. They are not competing for Champions League. So and even now if he move to Barcelona because Barcelona get problem with La Liga. If he move to Real Madrid, we get surplus wingers. So he has to live there. And Atletico Madrid know they look inside. So the best thing is to come to England. Now, Carlo Ancelotti going to talk about Odegaard. They ask him some questions. So you're going to talk about Odegaard, talk about Arteta. So first off, you can't talk say Odegaard is a very, very good player. You get, he was very, very young when he came to. You know, so Odegaard joined Madrid at 16 years old. He was very, very young. He had that talent when he was at 16. He left Madrid for new experiences, and he's one of the best midfielders right now in Europe. So when he arrived, he was very, very young. He didn't have that space to play in the first team because imagine when you look at Odegaard front, you see Cristiano Ronaldo, Karim Benzema, James Rodriguez, Modric, Cruz. The players plenty. So where you want to see that space, that's why they bounce the guy up and down. They send him go on loan. Odegaard go loan tire, even go Real Sociedad, come Arsenal. Now Arsenal be final bus stop. Because I'm gonna carry this guy, Jared. Don't be who they find, and I mean this is who they find, but they call 70 million, 80 million, based on Arsenal, and Aka gone. They say, okay, more leave medicine, more go carry Odegaard. And today, we are very, very happy. How much you spend for Odegaard? He gets. So Odegaard said, another player will get something to prove against Real Madrid. Say, hey, he get something to prove too. You get for today's game. We just no fear, sha. Now, referring to what they talk about Declan Rice, see, Manchester United, we didn't sign Rice. Talk to many people for inside the club hierarchy. See, they don't even, say, vex and say, they don't even bid for the player. After everything we tell them, they say Declan Rice didn't make a choice between Manchester United and Arsenal because Man didn't bid for him. You get, so United didn't do well. Now, that one saying wants Rice, I advise a couple of people there to get Declan at all costs, and they didn't even bid. Imagine they didn't bid. He's the man, I love him. I would have taken him. Now, but back on continue to say, like Rice, now I'm not disappointed by him. I don't really know what he is anymore because for Arsenal, you say people know Rice as holding midfielder. That they play that party role. But for Arsenal, we can't transition now. When they plan for Shaka role, that 8. So that's why they talk say right now you don't even know what Rice be again. Say Gary Neville they talk say make Rice they go forward, those score plenty goals. But for him, you don't know what the guy they play now. Can make a feeling if I go address this issue. So you say man, you supposed to sign him before the guy go Arsenal, and we do the guy they play for Arsenal. Nobody will talk say na gamble. Say the guy they play very well. Now that is the difference between Arteta and all these people. What is Arteta they see sitting down? They see Baba. All this Rice, all this Rio Ferdinand, Gary Neville, the Carragher, you let me then climb Europe with you, but they don't see nothing. When you look at Rice, what do you see? You see a defensive-minded midfielder. Yes. But when the guy enter, Arteta look and say, no, if you play this role, Arteta brought out the versatility in Rice that people never saw. If you look Skelly, Ab Initio, go say na midfielder. Arteta saw a defender there. These are some of the things where we say, Arteta go run and me say we go for. You go say, they talk okay because Rice now they play 2 roles. They say you don't know what it is. What you going to talk about Timber? When they play 4 roles. But a blessing. Not be every player get that ability to play 2 roles, 3 roles, and play and well. Especially a role you've not played with. Would you have known that Merino had that ability in him to play centre forward? Arteta unlocks that ability. Would you have felt or knew that Ethan Wandery could play Saka cover? Arteta unlocks that ability in him. That's why when people say Arteta is a baby, Arteta is a shekini, If say na Pep they do wetin Arteta do, convert Merino to centre forward. Imagine converting who will be the perfect example? Kovacic now. Imagine converting Kovacic to centre forward for City and Kovacic dey score. They go dey hail Pep, genius, Befun, Owanbe, Kinikan, Okpobi Ekpe. They go dey praise am. But because Arteta dey do am, you find it difficult to give him his flowers. Well, this hypocrisy no go kill you now. All right. Let's bring you a message from another of our sponsors, Mobile World Associates and Co. Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 in Kennywood Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Now, the biggest news of the day, namely the fact that Carlo Ancelotti will be the Real Madrid manager. They come outside, they praise Arsenal, say for the whole of Europe, team say complete like Arsenal, they know plenty. You get, because Arsenal set piece they did, they need to define, they get them, and not true. If not be say injury, Baba, what's in the talk, not true. You get. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So they come your way in the evening to give you the evening news to them. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Not game out. All right, guys. Ciao.